If you're a fan of Friends, you're probably white and therefore racist. But I need to explain to you why the lack of diversity in the classic American sitcom Friends is so problematic. Now, let's start with Chandler Bing.
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't make it over there today.
Played by Matthew Perry. Perry holds both Canadian and American citizenship. That's hardly diversity, is it? Kind of like having a mum from Ipswich and a dad from Norwich. Not really diverse. But what about some of the other characters? Ross Geller, he was played by David Schwimmer.
I'm telling you, there's no way he's moving back.
Born in New York, his family is Jewish. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a good thing. Jewish people are a minority, aren't they? What, less than 2% of the US population? Probably slightly higher in New York, but still good to see a religious minority being represented. And crucially, David Schwimmer, who is Jewish, played a Jewish character, Ross Geller, because it would be problematic if you had a non-Jewish actor playing a Jewish character. It wouldn't be fair when there's plenty of Jewish actors that could be given that part, and you wouldn't want to be giving that work to a non-Jewish actor. So that's good. Jewish actor, Jewish character. Now, what about his sister, Monica Geller? Presumably they've got a Jewish actress to play her.
Because she buttered a spider into her toast this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Cox was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama. She has English ancestry. Right, we could have a problem here because I'm not sure that Courtney Cox, the actress who plays Monica Geller, a Jewish character, is actually Jewish. And that could be a big problem. I don't know if you remember the debacle recently with Apu, when you had a Jewish actor, Hank Azaria, playing a Hindu character, Apu, from the Quickie Mart. Very problematic. So we shouldn't be having a non-Jewish person who has English ancestry. I mean, that's not very diverse, is it? English ancestry, playing the part of Monica Geller. So that's a little bit of an issue here with Friends. Moving on, let's look at Phoebe Buffay.
Okay, so you know what you're doing, right?
Who is a kind of a wacky, strange character, and Lisa Kudrow plays her. Born in Encino, LA, and she was raised in a middle-class Jewish family and had a bat mitzvah ceremony. Yes, her ancestors emigrated from Belarus, Germany, Hungary and Poland, and some of them lived in the village of Ilya in the Minsk area. Brilliant. So we have got a nice bit of diversity there with Lisa Kudrow, who played Phoebe. I'm not sure why they didn't give her the Jewish character's part if she's Jewish, but still great to have someone from such a diverse background in the famously not diverse comedy Friends. What about Joey Tribbiani?
We had a pretty good talk last night, but when I moved out, I hurt him bad.
How you doing? Is that how he does it? How you doing? I can't do it. But he's famously an Italian American, and the plot even taps into some racial stereotypes with him. But I hope they've got someone of an Italian background to play an Italian American. LeBlanc was born in Newton, Massachusetts. His mother, Patricia Ni Di Chilo, was an office manager. His mother is of Italian ancestry. Excellent. So Matt LeBlanc is at least half Italian, which is good given that he plays an Italian American. But his father is of Acadian descent. Now we're getting a little bit diverse. Acadian is so diverse, you've probably never heard of it. But I think they are French people that emigrated to America. That would explain the surname LeBlanc being very French sounding. So the guy's half French, half Italian. A nice bit of diversity on the famously undiverse comedy Friends. And finally, save the best till last. Here comes the science part. Concentrate.
Waitressing?
Jennifer Aniston, who played Rachel, born in LA to Greek-born actor John Aniston and actress Nancy Dow. Brilliant. She's half Greek, Jennifer Aniston, at least half. And one of her maternal great-grandfathers was from Italy. Her mother's ancestry also includes English, Irish, Scottish, and a small amount of Greek. So she's over 50% Greek, Jennifer Aniston. And that's fantastic. She's got all those different cultures in there. Her father's ancestry hails from Crete. And she's got Irish and Italian in there. Brilliant. Jennifer Aniston, the most diverse actor in the hit comedy classic Friends. And among them you've got Akkadian, Italian, Greek, Irish, Jewish. A huge broad spectrum of diversity that we didn't realise was there because we were content to just label all of them with one pale blanket term, which I think is a bit of a generalisation and a little bit unacceptable. So there you have it. Friends is a lot more diverse than you thought. So now you can revisit all your old favourite episodes without feeling like a racist.